Welcome, welcome, welcome. Once again, we're live, direct. It's a morning time live stream. Hopefully, we can get some people creeping in here. But I also know it's close to lunchtime, so people are like, Rick, I'm trying to get my grub on. I ain't trying to call in or do anything like that. You might catch me in the middle of smacking or something. You don't went live at 11:50. Matter of fact, if you're on the East Coast, you might be safe. This is already 12:50, about to be one out there. And if you're on the West Coast, hey, it might be still all good for y'all too. So hopefully we can get some people to fall into this particular live stream and we can have a conversation that jumps off and turns into something other than midtime morning. I see two people who have made their way through. Who's out there? Who's siding with me? Who may it be? I figure I don't never go on around this time, so I could catch some of my subscribers that don't often tune in to the late night hour live streams that I usually do. This platform is for commenting, and we get enough people in here, I will post the actual hotline number, but let's get a conversation going. That's what's up. Don't mind me, I'm just adding tags. The way I go live, I don't go live from a laptop or a desktop. So on these tablets, you got to do it a little different. So I'm adding the tags to this particular live, and hopefully we can gather some more people within here. Now, who's the two people out there? I mean, I just see two, but nobody's saying anything. Like I always say, we get to 15-minute marker. If it doesn't jump, I'm automatically closing it down, and you could probably catch me sometime later tonight. And hopefully you caught the live stream that went down last night. We had a couple new people in there speaking on different topics, speaking on different areas that, maybe some are not privy to, the trucker lifestyle, being your own independent operator, working for self. I think the only thing that wasn't covered within that particular live stream was, taxes that you may have to set aside by being your own independent operator. A lot of people don't like to factor that in, but you have to factor it in so you don't owe another segment of the alphabets, a lot of or not a lot, a big portion of your revenue from what you generate from, making moves across this country, supplying people what they need. What's going on, Joe Frank? You back in Vegas, or you still out in the L.A. on the L.A. set? Let's see. Almost done with adding these tags. Let me see. What else can I add to it? Oh, okay. You said Tacoma, Washington. Okay. Yeah, I got a car out of Tacoma, Washington. Matter of fact, a '76 Seville. It was kind of clean. That was years ago, though. Now, Joe Frank's there. Who else is there? Hopefully, it's a regular, someone, that really rocks with me that wants to either jump in or, chime in through the chat. Either or is acceptable. Finish adding these tags. I hate adding tags. It takes so long with trying to figure out. I should have just like a preset selection of tags and I could just copy and paste and, go about my business. But I don't got it like that, so I gotta add each tag in hand, one by one. I was gonna say hand by hand. Let me see. Matter of fact, I'll just save it. That should be good enough. So we're 5 minutes in. Two more sets of 5 minutes and no conversation that's jumping off. I'll jump off completely until later tonight. Around 9ish, late 9ish, close to 10ish. Matter of fact, I'll probably have some type of topic put together. So, hopefully it'll be people actually wanting to chime in on the topic. You figure when I go on the mornings are really truly freestyle. So I don't really have anything that I have set to talk about. But if anybody, comes in, chimes in, has anything they want to add or say, we could talk about it. It's not a problem. And I do appreciate those 2 likes so far. I appreciate that. Thank you for the likes. That gives a better placement for receiving notifications for the channel. So I appreciate that. Man, I just kind of sometimes I wish they come up with a. I mean, I know they got different platforms that try to mimic YouTube, but they're not as popular because YouTube has dominated for so many years. It's not really another platform that's established yet that can rival it. But I'll say the limitations. I ain't gonna say the other word because it seems like you get more limited when you say it. But the limitations on this platform are, I don't know. We're in different times now. They don't want people, stumbling upon and speaking on different truths. I won't even say assumptions because I don't do assumptions here. If I figure that it's something that someone doesn't know about, I will pull your coat to it and like, hey, we can't go any further on that. Because then I will be like every other channel that dives into areas that, you cannot verify as being true or truthful, authentic. Now it shows we have 4 people in here so far. 3 likes. Hopefully, you like this particular live stream. You got something to add to it. That's worth liking. That's how I look at it. You got something to add to the conversation. It's worth liking because, I would say everyone thinks their opinion is the best opinion. So if your opinion is the best opinion, you should like it for that reason. I'm not going to ignore your comment or anything like that unless you're someone that's been booted. Now, if you're someone that's been booted, I guess that's all you can do is listen, even though I don't really rock with you. So I would say it's more channels you can go to and, listen to them and they'll resonate truly with you. But if I don't rock with you, what is the reason for listening? That kind of, makes me think, why? Why would you listen if you don't really rock with someone? That doesn't really make no sense. How's the weather? Well, I want to say when I was driving earlier, it was 33 degrees. So it's kind of chilly. Matter of fact, I seen a couple of snowflakes kind of dancing around. Nothing too heavy, but I've already seen snowflakes. So I'm glad I finally put up the Z28. I'm glad I finally put away the Cadillac Fleetwood Brougham. And, Goldie and all the other toys that already been put up. So I'm As in the words of Choice, I'm sliding into Yoda. I done picked up a carry me home Camry, something to get you A to B with magnificent heat. Clean. It's a little newer little joint. Good gas mileage. Yeah, you can't beat it. I would say a winter beater, but it ain't a beater because it's too clean to be considered a beater. Matter of fact, I don't really like to ride beaters. I'll ride a gas economy all day though. Nothing wrong with stacking up your chips and bucks. Matter of fact, come 2020, hopefully I'll pull the Marauder back out and I'll get to filming that and, bending corners in that again. I ain't had that out since, let me see, we're about to be in 2020. Last time I had the Marauder out was in 2017, so it's been quite a while. What's going on, JR? What's up with you? Hey, anybody that wants to call in, I'll post a hotline and I'll get you in. Matter of fact, let me do that right now. Like I said, if we don't jump into no conversation by at least 15 minutes, I'm gonna jump off because I don't want to take up nobody's time. And that's what I usually come on for, to hear what you got to say on whatever thing you're going through in your life or whatever. The hotline is posted. There it goes. There it goes. There it goes. Now, Joe Frank, you said, damn, you got two things. Oh, in the shop right now doesn't get dealt with out here in LA. Yeah, I know LA is probably, I know someone out there in LA, in the LA area, and they be always telling me it's nice and sunny and everything. They be really rubbing it in and everything. Matter of fact, they done tried to get me to come out there um, various occasions. Okay, you said you ain't gonna have no service. Hey, that's cool. Anybody else that's just sitting out there dormant, the hotline is posted. If you want to hit the line and call in, you can do that. We can talk about whatever is on your mind. Yep, I'm doing a live stream tonight. I just usually try to, when it's, I didn't go on live in the morning yesterday. Usually I try Sundays and Mondays. But I'll still do a live. I still do my regular lives around, like I said, 9ish or 10ish. Sometime that later, my usual time, my usual. I'll still do that. I just try to catch people that may not, they may have to get to bed early or something like that. They may be wrapped up doing something. What's going on, Street Rich? You was speaking on it last night. Matter of fact, I kind of had to come to your aid on the tail end of that particular live because you were speaking from a position of knowing about trucking, so I had to make sure what you were saying was being represented since you wasn't on the line any longer. I like to try to go off as many as facts as possible, especially people that have direct dealings with certain things. I don't like to deal in speculation because you'll be wrong, and then it's like you look stupid doing that. So if you could provide the evidence for me, hey, that's all what it is. But we can't speak on things that if we have someone that's actually within that field or has relatives within that field, you can't say something against it. Usually I keep my mouth shut if I don't know something. That's how I think you're supposed to keep it. Until you can actually find that information to prove otherwise. Shall I say? But yeah, it was a good conversation. I didn't really know when I went to look and see after it reposted, that was a 3 hour long live. I mean, that's how it be, a conversation get to jumping, and and go in directions that you probably didn't figure that it would go. And that's a good thing. But we don't reach the 15-minute marker. No one wants to call in or no one really dropping nothing to say. I will end this particular live stream. Join me again tonight around, like I said, 9ish. Okay, let me hit your line on Street Risk. Hold up. Where? Oh, there you go.
Oh man, what it do, my guy?
What it do? What it do?
I ain't riding around in the city, man. I'm in the car right now, and I know you was gonna go live, but yeah, I seen that last night, man. You know what I'm saying? So some people just wanna add in, you know, and they don't really be knowing exactly what they probably mean no harm, but they don't know exactly what they be talking about, so they just wanna talk sometimes. So I ain't down in the brother or nothing like that, but you know, he did have, you know, insights on that situation.
Right, right. That's why I kept saying, I kept wanting to hear from Tim because since he's out in the field, doing it, I wanted to hear his perspective on it.
Yeah. And then something I know, you know what I'm saying? Like with my brother, you know what I'm saying? He got 10 trucks, you know what I'm saying? And he really trying to bag us out a bit. But my sister, she been driving for 10 years. You know what I'm saying? Since I was young, you know what I'm saying? So I know exactly what I'm talking about. I know how that oil and stuff can mix your truck up. If you ain't got no good trucks, truckers, they go up to $80,000.
Right.
Easy. And if you ain't got no good truck out there, you know what I'm saying, and you trying to haul them that oil and all that from Texas and stuff like that, man, they can tear your truck up, and then when you ain't making them runs right, they start looking down on you, especially when your truck breaking down, and some folks they start getting you them loads. So I said you gotta have great loads, you gotta have great people. Then it's just like black folks they'll quit on you anytime, especially if it's not their big. So I said you gotta have a great team. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It ain't easy as folks think you can just jump in the game and just make $1 million. It ain't that easy. You know what I'm saying? Folks fall for the trade and act like it when they getting a little money because people ain't gonna tell you the downfall of it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
The channel we on, we trying to enlighten brother and tell them the truth. Let them know, you know what I'm saying? It ain't easy out here, but at the same time, we can build it up, you know what I'm saying? We can get to the next level along, we keep it real with each other. You
right.
know what I'm saying? But when you start throwing them lies out there, you know what I'm saying? The whole brand gonna go down. And I ain't with it, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, and another thing, like with the white boys, you know what I'm saying, the folks in Texas, they gonna look out for each other because they in their region right there, so they gonna make sure they get them loads first because like let's say I'm in Memphis, I gotta drive 6 hours just to get to Texas. Why they might want to get to the person who right next door so they can go and get their time right then and there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So there's a lot in that game that a lot of folks don't know about. And you know what I'm saying, how they get paid. So you know what I'm saying, them Texas boys, they eating out there because they rubbing each other back. You know, everybody scratching each other back. You know what I'm talking about?
Right. So essentially, I mean, just like any other, area of business, is politics in it.
Of course. You know what I'm saying? But you can eat though, you know what I'm saying? It's money out there. But some folks who ran shows, they ain't getting paid no more than some of the folks who working a regular job. You believe it or not, you know what I'm saying? Especially if they just jumping in the game, you know what I'm saying? Like some of them folks, like they'll be busting their ass and going across the whole world and they ain't even eat like that. Like a lot of folks think they eat, you know what I'm saying? Like because you gotta like to get them good loads, you gotta be in the game about 4-5 years just you know what I'm saying, and you gotta keep your license A1 too, just to show them folks, you know what I'm saying, you capable of moving the way they want you to be moved, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then when you start being the owner operator, they look at you as competition. So it's like it's some trucks like the one you talking the orange truck, that's Snyder. My sister works for Snyder. You know what I'm saying? And Snyder, you know, they've been around for years and years. So of course they gonna have people who, you know what I'm saying, look out for them. They got so many trucks that if one breaks down, they gonna have one on the way ASAP because they got so many great, you know what I'm saying, people who've been working with them for 20 years and more. You know what I'm saying, that they can really count on.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we gotta, you know what I'm saying, take, like, I don't know everything, like I know everything, so when I don't know something, I'm gonna sit back and be like, okay, let me check that out, let me go look that up, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And some folks, you know what I'm saying, I've seen how it's kind of going out, like, you know what I'm saying, we telling the truth, but sometimes when you tell the truth, you rub people the wrong way, but the truth hurts sometimes.
Right.
You know, we brothers, so we should be able to look past this, you know, okay, you know what I'm saying, I messed up, and let's make it better, you know what I'm saying, and we ain't even gonna go back up on it, you know what I'm saying.
Right. Yeah, because it was only two minor areas. You know, the part about, you know, the trucks going into limp mode, and then you know, when James said the son of Sam killed John Lennon, and I'm like, no, that's not correct. But I mean, it ain't no hate, it ain't no hate or nothing. It's just, you know, I don't want you to put out the wrong information. You know.
Yeah, but really, like, on a situation like this, you know what I'm saying, like, I ain't even know about nothing like that. I ain't bad, nothing like that. Y'all put me on something new, you know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
at the same time, man, if some folks would have made a truck slow down, you know how much money, man, them folks can lose on a lawsuit?
Right.
Man, them folks will be out of the, man, them folks will sue you till you out your business.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so many regulations and rules you gotta go by. It's not even funny with this trucking business. That's why when you jump in that business, you gotta really be focused in on that business. Like, them folks ain't playing. Some folks not playing at all. You know what I'm saying? Like, with their computer. But at first you could do a manual, but now they putting them computers in there, so they know exactly how long you've been riding, exactly where you've been going to. You know, the world going to the computer, to the you know, computer wise, you know, electronic, you know, things. You
right.
know what I'm saying? So they gonna make it hard as they can for us to, you know, get as much money as we can. See, back in the days, we used to rely on the manual change. Just used to say, they only been here. But now, when the computer's popping, you can't lie on the computer.
Yeah, them satellites is telling off on you.
Yeah, so you know what I'm saying. Like it's probably been doing it for 20 years. Of course, he done ate probably like the first 10 years he was doing it. So, but right now he probably ain't eating like, I know for sure he ain't eating like when he first started. You know what I'm saying? So you just gotta be mindful when you get in this game, and it's every game, cause you know what I'm saying. Like my brother, he jumped in this business, but he really started not liking so much because he started to push back. But the tennis business, that's what I pushed. You know, I promoted that business for him to start off, so he can get a trucking business. He got like 35 houses too. We got room houses and everything. Take a minute. That's why, but even though he got there, he was like, just go chase your dream because he see something better in me, promotion and entertainment. Because he like, my money don't make, you know what I'm saying? Like it don't make you happy. You can have the most money in the world, but it don't make you happy. You gotta do something you love. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that was really gonna make you happy in the world. You know what I'm saying? So I see a lot of folks who doing a lot of things in life. You know what I'm saying, just for the money, and they think it's gonna make them happy. Of course you can buy you gas anytime you want, but after that, you know what I'm saying, you can't even get her to support her and comfort her, and you know what I'm saying, you'll lose a girl and then lose your mind and your family, and then you ain't got nothing but a good job and a bankroll. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's just like, you know what I'm saying, like living and learning, man. You know what I'm saying? That's one glad I had a good mentor. I'm going to eat 42. You know, he's 10 years older than me, so he taught me a lot in the game. You know what I'm saying? He chased money because we was on a project with him. So he chased money all his life. So even though he bought a mama house and all this, he got a girl, he got children and all this stuff. But it was like if he could, you know, really rewind time, you know, he'd rather just do something he really loved, you know what I'm saying, and not chase money all his life, you know what I'm saying? Because you would look back and be like, I ain't did nothing but chase money. And then he taking trips and going to the fights and, you know, coming out here, you know, now he see, you like, okay, I need to live life. So, you know what I'm saying? So when you're 40, it ain't too late. But when you turn 55 and, you know, you pushing 60, you know, then your body start acting different. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You can't jump in and off the planes. You got to go work out. Like T.K. Kirkland, you know what I'm saying? I was watching his interview. He's 60 years old. He's been through so much, but he still look young, but he ain't moving around. He can't move around like when he was young, you know, doing his time.
Right. Yeah, because the thing is, you know, your mind still stays young, but, you know, your body starts to, you know, it starts to tell a different story. You can be having aches that you didn't even think you would have. Like, dang. You know, when you was young 20s and your late teens, you was doing everything.
You know, that's why I was in the call in last night. I was like, I ain't gonna call in. I ain't trying to bust the mind bubble or nothing like that. I just want to put the truth out there.
Right.
I don't want to make nobody look dumb or nothing like that. It's just like the truth is the truth. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna stand on the truth. And then we felt, you know what I'm saying? Don't put lies out there because you won't have people going in the wrong direction. If you put too many lies out there, put any type of lies out there, and we catch anybody that's a lie, we gotta speak up on it. You know
Right.
what I'm saying?
Right.
We gotta let people know it don't work like that. You know what I'm saying? Because if we're gonna keep it always solid, we're gonna keep it always solid. You know what I'm saying? Real eyes, real lies, real lies. You know what I'm saying? This is what it is.
So did you put up some new Did you put up some new content? Because I know you said you was gonna do that.
I'm on my way to go get chopped up and everything right now, but before the day over, I got all this coming. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I'm having a little meeting right now. I'm driving right now. I'm listening to you through the speakers. I didn't know you were gonna come on early. Well, I salute you, putting content out there. Keep on making the move. We gotta go ahead and pump into the next level and go ahead and get a team full of folks who gonna share it. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna get it. We're gonna perfect it. That's what I mean. We're gonna perfect it. At the same time, I'm gonna put out before the day over. I know I'm recording because I found the app that I'm gonna start. You know what I'm saying? Chopping my stuff up on the app instead of having to saying everything. You know what I'm saying? One time I can record it, stop it, then piece it all together. So okay, I said now this gonna take me to a whole other plateau, and I'm gonna start like kind of shoot my own. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't gonna say movie, but short film.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be strictly about my life and strictly about what's going on. Strictly about teaching people stuff, but it's gonna be teaching them through short films.
Now, what kind of recording devices do you use to do your videos?
I found this called Mouse, it's Wicked Mouse or something. It's on my app. It's an app. It's on my app phone. It's a mouse, something like that. But you know what I'm saying? It got a watermark on it. But I'm gonna use the watermark for right now because it's just starting my second. But when I really get deep into it and I start shooting and I get great with it, I'm gonna go and pay for it and really start and take their watermark on and put my watermark on it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I can, build a better content and I'm gonna shoot my like as my book go on, I'm gonna have some of my I'm gonna have my son playing my roles of like what was going on in my life, and I'm gonna have the book. You know what I'm saying? Like he gonna be acting the scenes that was just, because like when I was young, my dad was putting guns in my hand when I was down there before I even hit kindergarten. So I got infatuated with guns in the street, like, you know, that was my stepdad. But, you know, there's on, I got my stepdad at night because I thought that was my stepdad back in the day. But end up, I found out who my real dad was. But my mama was already deep into his relationship, so it was like, it was a long story.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a long story. It's gonna make sense, and that's how I end up being the person I am today, and why I listen to a lot of people, and I learned from my mistakes. But it kind of made me a person like I couldn't trust females, and my dad had a whole lot of females, and he gave me the bloodline to look like I look and act like I act. So I attract a lot of females at the same time when I was having my first baby and shit like this. So I always made good man. No, you gotta go get your blood test, and they kind of grew a trust issue with the females who I was coming around because it's like, no, you don't trust me. No, I can't say I don't trust you, but things I was going through in life, it kind of made me like I want to make sure right now because I don't want to be so 20 years in the game and then okay I find out that ain't even my child for real. So like whatever you go through, it kind of put a mark in your life that you wanna do better. You know what I'm saying? So it's just it's a whole situation. So I learned from me, and I learned from being in the streets. You know what I'm saying? Trying to chase all the money in the world, but you know what I'm saying. And sooner or later, I learned, that was what making me happy. The money was making me happy for the things I could do with money and how people was treating me. But then I started noticing, I started loving myself more than I can love any type of money, and people still gravitate towards me from the things I was doing and I was bringing into my life. Because I always said I'm gonna be major, and I was gonna do major things. And it was just coming to me, you know what I'm saying? Because I was locked up at 15 for robbery. I was robbing and doing all stuff like this, they kind of formed my life in a bad way, you know what I'm saying? And I had to learn that I don't want to, be that type of person, but it took me to go through that case. I had laid down for 9 months, and my best friend who started, who we started together riding it already, you know what I'm saying? That made me, you know what I'm saying, like bitter to people who try to take stuff instead of, you know what I'm saying, make it on their own, you know what I'm saying? So I end up getting out, and I was like, okay, I'm jumping into the dope game because I was still young. I was jumping out at 16, like, okay, I want to be one of the biggest dope dealers. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to never rob or take nothing from nobody in my life. You know what I'm saying? I want to, grind it out. You know what I'm saying? Even though I was still thinking ignorant. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't know. You know what I'm saying? I was thinking ignorant. I'm thinking, like, okay, it's better than trying to take something from somebody. So I had to learn from all that. You know what I'm saying? So I end up being one of the biggest boys in the, you know what I'm saying, on my side of town of getting money. So, but it was still the wrong way. So I had to learn how to reconnect on that situation. And go another route. So it's just like, and we so lost in the world and being around like people like, because my brother he ended up getting dope charge and robbery charges and stuff like this. So I was looking at them, they were big GDs back then. They were making real high with the big GDs.
Yeah.
So I looked at gangsters all my life. So me looking up to gangsters all my life, I had to, shake out of it. You know what I'm saying? Because now I got funds, so they gotta know like that ain't the way to go. It's cool way to do it. So sometimes you think just because a nigga working a job that ain't cool, but you could be one of the freshest nigga in a job. You know what I'm saying? Not all the girls this job won't you. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't work the job and I was outside. When I really gave up the game all the way, I went to a warehouse. I was outside the warehouse on my lunch break every day selling my suspect t-shirts. I had a rap group already. I was selling my suspect t-shirts. I always been a hustler. I just hustle anytime. So you know what I'm saying? They opened my eyes up like, man, I'm a real true hustler. And I was telling everybody on Friday, we gonna wear the shirts. So I had 20, 30 people coming to work with the shirts on, and I branded myself so tough. The white folks started to hate me because I had too much power. That's why I had to learn $48 an hour. I was outshining them out.
Hmm.
So I was like, okay, now I see why, you know what I'm saying, $48 how it works for me. Because, you only can do so much, you know what I'm saying? And then when you show them white folks you got power like that, they do not like you. You know what I'm saying? They like, man, he more than I wanted him to be in his company. I want him just to be a good worker and run these things. I wrote my way to be a manager and all this.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because if you run the street, you know what I'm saying? You know how to run the streets and run the little group, and you dodging the police and you dodging the robbers and all that. Man, if you get into the corporate world is easy. You know what I'm saying? It's so easy to get in the corporate world. You'll be on a whole other level by the time you touch the corporate world. Because, man, going against our own people is the hardest people in the world. Because everybody's so, you know what I'm saying, trying to be slipping in the mix, man. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
I had a whole lot of stuff in the game, you know what I'm saying? So by the time I left Memphis, I already knew I was going to go on the straight path. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I had a lot of females. Like I moved one of my girls to Atlanta. I moved my other girl outside of Atlanta. Because I had two girls, you know what I'm saying, who were staying in the same house. But they were so, you know what I'm saying, they was into it every day. So it was kind of like they'll bring my energy down, so I'm going to split them up. You know what I'm saying? So I got a long life story, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm just giving you bits and pieces of how my book's gonna end up. So I gotta really. As I end up on Jerry. Jerry wanted my life story too, but I made a deal with Jerry, and I said, if you let me come and route my single that I was pushing, I said I'll come and give you give you a piece of my life story, and he did it. And when he seen me come and show up and show out. He was like, man, you can be somebody, you know what I'm saying? You can really, you know what I'm saying, go to the next level. And that's the only thing I needed that one person to tell me that, and I really took off, and then I started getting big other shows. My last show I did was Steve Wilco, and Jerry produced Steve Wilco show.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, but I didn't did six television shows, but with the reruns and all that, and then I done been on TV like 9 or 10 times. I be riding around, I be like, you was on TV, you know what I'm saying? So that TV do work, and I know it do change people's mind frame, but, and it kind of make people like, I want to be like, you know what I'm saying, do what you did. I'm just like, man, you might go, I don't want to just tell them, I only can tell them so much, you know what I'm saying, because I know what they want. I know what they want from me. You know what I'm saying? I know what they want me to teach the younger people how to be in the streets and, you know what I'm saying, that dumb our people down, but now I'm empowering our people. So, you know what I'm saying, I'm coming another type of way. So I'm telling people it's more of an acting thing than because, you gotta put a twist on it.
Right.
Like Jay-Z, he won't just say, he won't make a song about trapping and all that no more. He gotta do is say something like, okay, this is what I used to do, or have it something like when he came out with the movie soundtrack to even rap about this situation. Man. So, you live and you learn, basically.
Right. Now, uh, now you making this book. Are you just doing the writing part now, or are you gonna do the portion in the audio?
I'm gonna do the portion like what I'm doing right now. I'm building the buzz around my name and my face. So you know what I'm saying. I'm writing it, and you know what I'm saying. I'm writing it in my journal and make sure I don't miss that another good part. Cause it was shootouts and every time my brother used to have like a lot going on, and we used to get our house shot up, and a lot of stuff used to be going on. Like as I was growing up, be 6, 7, 8 years old and stuff like that. So, so I'm writing everything out, but at the same time, I'm giving folks content. So, you know what I'm saying, what type of person I am, you know what I'm saying, and how to stay on track, and how to really make moves out here. And that's gonna be at the end of my book. At the same time, I'm giving folks the content right now. It's gonna be at the end of my book. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Yeah, I think it's gonna be interesting. I think a lot of youngsters they'll gain a lot of insight from it. Depending on what they got going on in their lives. So essentially,
And I got the picture to
you
show. I got the picture to show like Black Youngster. I was with a gang. I ain't gonna put the gang out there but I was with a gang that was big in Memphis. You know what I'm saying? And I know like the people who used to be around like Black youngsters. He used to be with like some of the same niggas who I was grew up with. I mean, who I was locked up with, who I end up linking up with or whatever. So it's like I got the pictures to prove. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you ain't got the pictures to prove these situations that you really been in. They like, oh, this nigga lying. So I'm making sure everybody know, like everything I see is set in stone. It's real.
Right. All the T's are crossed and all the I's are dotted.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So I'm making sure. So when it do come out and get published, I'm gonna hit up all the platforms I ever been on. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna get some raw. You see how Kanye doing it right now? He got a real role. Like he got everybody. You know what I'm saying? He's doing interviews, man. He's showing these folks the other side of him, and I respect him for this. You know what I'm saying? And I really understand where he's coming from, man. Instead of just, you know what I'm saying? First, I was like, is he going crazy? No, dude is really woke. You just gotta listen to what he's saying and what he's trying to do and what he's putting out there to the universe. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Now tell me this. You don't gotta say the person's name. You just gotta tell me what you think of it. What you think of that photo I sent you?
Man, I did a little research on it too.
Okay.
They say it was a dude that looked like dude. You know what I'm saying? But when you look at dude, it's like, man, that is dude. You know what I'm saying?
But think about it like this. The best way that you can tell if something is fake, look at the earlobes. You look at both earlobes. You can't fake that.
Yeah, then I was looking at the picture of me and Young was on it, so I was like, man, it looks just like dude, man. And it kind of like, man, it's crazy. You know, he's a Scorpio too. And I had put that picture out there and like a little thing, they got so many views on the Scorpio page I was on.
Yeah.
It's like, man, it's like you don't even want to believe it, but you gotta think about it. He ain't no big dog like this, no reason. No people ain't never you climb up in that game all the way to the top for no reason.
Right.
It's something behind everything.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, man, I don't want to see him go down like that, but that's probably the reason why he probably got dude done like this.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He ain't want that right there to come out because the camera was gonna break him. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then all these dudes coming out this and that, and they kind of trying to make it cool to be this way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm kind of seeing how they leaning on it, how they leaning on the game, how they leaning on the younger people. Like, no, you ain't get it. You just did it one or twice. No, man, it don't work like this. Man, don't tell my son no stuff like this. My son I ain't gonna let my son even play with his life like this.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta be a stand-up cat. You gotta be 10 toes down. You gotta believe what you believe and stand on that forever. Cause if you don't respect yourself, then you ain't nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's just real talk. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta have principles. You know what I'm saying? A lot of folks they let the money take over and they ain't got no principles. And that's why I was becoming like saying like money don't really you don't you know what I'm saying, money don't make you, you know what I'm saying? It only make folks act like they love you, but at the same time when you stand on your principles, man, you'll be a mind in the guy like when folks end up snitching, you know what I'm saying? They probably got a whole lot of money, but deep down in their heart, they know, man, I'm a snitch ass nigga. I can never be. Like, they make them feel a whole nother type of way. They can't stand up and move around like how I'm moving around in this world. And man, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got no problems. I ain't never did one of my homies bad. And then when I stand up on, I'm like, man, I never stole from none of my niggas. I never talked to one of my niggas' gals. I ain't never crossed nobody. When you know, and you know it's for a fact, you feel your energy is a whole nother type of energy. You know what I'm saying? You can brand yourself a whole nother type of way so folks know. And dude is telling the truth. He never crossed nobody. He was always a stand-up type of chick. And people gonna look at you like that. You know what I'm saying? So somebody until somebody come out and try to break you and be like, no, he did this, he did this. And then they, you know, hold on real quick. Somebody, my phone blowing.
All right, all right. And for the people that have been still hanging with me, you know, you've been listening to Street Rich TV. He's right within the comments. So, you know, if you like what he's speaking on, he actually has a channel. You can go to it. Matter of fact, you can go out of this particular live, click on his icon in the chat, go to his channel, and hit the subscribe button. You know, he always got something that you can put on your mind to, you know, think about, you know. Matter of fact, whenever he drops his book, you definitely can purchase his book. Matter of fact, when do you foresee your book coming out, Street Rich?
Yeah. I'm big, man.
Yeah, I said, when do you foresee your
20 years, man, because it's gonna be a long years, and I'm putting up in these 20 years that people gonna be my shine. Like, I ain't gonna play with these folks, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm moving around. I'm gonna get them like they are, because I'm just about to drop a single anyway too. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot to say. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So I was gonna say, you know, I'm probably gonna get off right now, but you think you'll be able to chime in on the later one, or are you gonna be caught up doing something?
Talking about the one tonight?
Yeah.
The one tonight, I'm gonna be done doing all the stuff I gotta do, and I'm gonna be ready to talk and shit, and we're ready to go on here and solve some more.
Okay. What up, Lo? Lo done came in. He said, "What's up, y'all? What's going on with you, Lo?"
That was my guy. I'm walking in the barbershop right now for Lil, man. Lil,
All right.
How you doing, my guy?
All right.
All right.
Yep. Peace him up. Yeah, and on that note, I think I'm about to fall out. Hey, Lo, make sure you come in tonight if you ain't too busy, if you ain't got too many things on your plate. I appreciate people hitting that like button too. You know, join me again later tonight. You know, hopefully we could get some of the regulars up in there, and we could have I got to come up with some type of topic, a real hard hitting topic that make everybody want to come in and say something. But join me again tonight. Hey, I'm up out of here.